Welcome. In this video, I want to talk to you about how you go about studying for the different topics in Math 95 and some suggestions that I have around what you might do if you get stuck when you're working on your homework assignments. So as you can see, this is what WebAssign looks like from my end if I'm pretending to be a student. Should be similar to what your WebAssign looks like, although yours will be listed with your name and it'll list you as a student instead of instructor. But mine is showing me what a student can see right now. So I'm going to go ahead and I want to ultimately work on my section 8.6 work, but I need to go in and do my assigned reading first. When I open my assigned reading, you're going to see that I've actually already started the assigned reading, but I haven't completed it. And as you should know, you have to get 100% on the assigned reading in order to be able to move on to the homework for that section. So I'm at a 64% right now. I've got a few problems left that I need to finish. Now, when you open the assigned reading, it's going to tell you what pages you should be able to, or should be looking at in the textbook for this section. So pages 667 through 674 for this section. And I also put a note here on referring back to chapter 6 if you need more practice in factoring. Sometimes I put a video here, and it just happens to be that that's a video that I think is a good video. It's not the only video for this section. So I can access the ebook from the main page by clicking on that textbook, or I can also click up here under my ebooks. I have more than one listed, but this one with a little swirl is the one for this class. It's the Elementary and Intermediate Algebra 5th edition. That's what yours should show. Notice it opens the ebook in a separate window, which is great because then I can actually navigate back and forth. I don't have to leave the textbook. So I might go to Chapter 8, Section 8.6, which talks about reviewing of factoring methods, and all of the information, which is the same as your actual textbook, is right here in the ebook for you. So you can navigate through and you can follow the examples. There are videos embedded right here in the ebook for you that you can watch as you're reading through these sections. These are all video links. Some of them are tutorials, but these happen to all be video links. Okay? If necessary, you can also access the videos from inside WebAssign from your home screen by going all the way down to the bottom where it says Resources, clicking on TUSSY, and then going to the chapter, this is Chapter 8, and you can click on the lecture videos for Section 8.6. Again, it brings it up in a separate window so I can navigate back to where I need. There are two different authors, Petrello and also Mosley. These are all videos that relate to this section. So I would encourage you to always start by reading the textbook and watching the videos before you attempt any of the homework. Not just videos that I might embed inside the homework assignment. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to finish section 8.6 assigned reading so that I can move forward. Looks like I need to do number 1. Okay, so we have factored. I need to do number 3. Abbreviation for GCF should be greatest common factor. Number 4, if a polynomial cannot be factored, we say that it is prime. And I think it was number 6. So we're going to go ahead and finish number 6. Trinomial is written as descending powers. Now, of course, I've got the submit assignment or save assignment progress. I'm going to go ahead and submit so that I can get past this section. Once you're at 100% on the assigned reading, you can move forward to the homework. So I'm going to go back to my main screen, and sure enough, now my section 8.6 homework is available. When you're in section 8.6, remember that you only have to get a 75% in order to move forward to the next section, but I want you to make sure that you have a really good understanding of the material before you move on. Okay? One thing that I want to encourage you to think about when you are in these homework assignments is that these are yellow buttons are there available for you to gain assistance. Okay, there's usually a read it, sometimes there's a practice it or a watch it button. I encourage you to at least attempt the homework assignment problems before you go to these buttons. Okay, If you just immediately go to the assistance before attempting the problem, then chances are you don't have enough background information and you need to go and do a little more studying of the topics before you attempt the homework. Now let's say you are in this section and you're working on problems and you're still finding yourself stuck. Okay, I watched the videos, I read it from the textbook, but I'm still not quite understanding. What else can you do in terms of studying? Well, another resource that I might encourage you to look up is Khan Academy. So khanacademy.org brings up this website for Khan Academy. Now, you can actually get started without signing in, or you can create a free account. It's totally free. But up here in the search bar, I might type in factoring polynomials and see what I come up with. This first one here, factoring polynomials by grouping. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. There's other factoring polynomials options. Make sure that try to find something that's close to what the topic is that we're studying for that section. So this actually gives me an example problem here that I can work out. Okay, tells me some suggestions on entering it. And then over here, if I get stuck, here are videos that I can click on. Okay, so if I click on this, it's going to pop up the video and you can play it right there. Now, this may not be the exact problem that you're working on, but it's going to be very similar to the problems that you're working on from this section. So these videos might also help you get through the material that you're studying. Okay? Khan Academy is a great resource for you to access, and also it gives you examples that you can practice. Okay? Another great place that you might look is YouTube. Again, in the search bar, type in factoring polynomials and see what comes up. There are many resources that are available through YouTube videos. Some of them are going to be good. Some of them are not going to be good. You're going to have to use your best judgment when looking at the videos. But you might look to see, okay, there's an equation similar to what I'm working on, or here's an equation similar to what I'm working on. There's that Khan Academy video right there. And you might find someone in YouTube that has a lot of great videos that might help you out as well. I don't want you to feel like the resources that are in WebAssign are the only resources available to you, and I don't want you to feel like if you're stuck you have no place to go. So now let's say I'm working on this problem, I've watched the videos, I searched Khan Academy, I searched YouTube, I still am not sure what I can do. Here, over here on the right, is the Ask Your Teacher button. So in this box I can type, help, I'm not sure how to do this, and sign your name. Send away this message to me, and it's going to go to my WebAssign account, and the next time I log on to WebAssign I will see that you have sent me a message. It'll show me this exact problem that you're working on. I can also look at, if you've attempted it previously, I can look at what you have tried in order to give you some suggestions. I'm not going to give you the answer though, so be aware of that. I'm going to try to give you just some helpful hints that might be able to get you past, that might be able to help you get to the answer about that problem. Okay? So I hope that as you are studying in WebAssign, as you are working through the material in this course, you realize that there are a lot of resources available for you. There are a lot of options out there to help you as you progress through the material, and if you get stuck, what you can do to help get yourself past it. I look forward to working with you this term, and I wish you good luck, and let me know if you have any questions or issues.